Good morning and welcome back after what I hope was an enjoyable weekend, which I have to say came at the end of a lively but enjoyable week when we all returned to school for the first time in a fair while. And I sincerely hope that you all made the most of last week, of being back together as the Westhouse family once again came flying in through the doors to be here at school. And we can now look forward to this week, which again is going to be somewhat eventful. It is Shakespeare week. So you might find that in some of your lessons you'll be concentrating on the work of the bard, the great William Shakespeare. And Shakespeare is here and around for the whole week. It is also a week in which we welcome a visit, albeit digitally, from life education centres, and a lot of you will be taking part in some what are really important lessons that will be delivered by LEC, because LEC are here to talk about our well-being, how to look after ourselves both physically and indeed mentally, and that is a really important area of learning for all of us. So I hope that those who are involved in the Life Education Centre lessons make the absolute most of those. It is also the week in which Year 5 and 6 boys can look forward to the SATIPS quiz. 100 questions to test your general knowledge, and we send the question papers away and we see how our school does in relation to a huge amount of schools across the country. So Year 5 and 6 boys, I hope you've been eating plenty of fish. Those who eat fish, apparently it's good for the brain, so I'm told, and we can take part in the quiz and just enjoy it and make the most of it. A quiz question is only easy if you know the answer. And I'll tell you this, chaps, I put the SATIPS quiz in front of a lot of your parents a few years ago at the Parents Association quiz, and they didn't do terribly well. So when it's your turn, boys, to do the SATIPS quiz, make the absolute most of it, go for it, try your very best, and we'll then send those papers away for marking. It is also, at the end of this week, Red Nose Day, a charitable day in which we will do our bit to try to raise a little bit of money for the charity. But unfortunately, we can't sell the red noses. But I think you might be able to get hold of red noses elsewhere. And unfortunately, on Red Nose Day, I'm afraid you can't bring your red noses to school. So we'll have to come up with a slightly different plan, and I will inform parents about that plan. It is most likely, I suspect, to be a non-uniform day on Friday, and we'll ask people to bring in £1 by way of a donation so that we can once again do our bit for the charities. And it is just such a shame that it is going to be a Red Nose Day that is a little different to those Red Nose Days of the past. So we have a huge amount going on. Also this week, and I will tip you the wink now, Year 6 boys. It is time to see who is ready to take further steps towards monitor, prefect, and I'll be discussing these things with my colleagues during the course of the week, and there might well be some appointments in terms of merit badges and what have you in next Monday's assembly. The final treat for this week will come on Thursday as part of Shakespeare Week, when Miss Green will be leading in assembly. Let's have another really good and really positive week ahead of us.